friends, myself Mehul Kodia from LG Institutes of Engineering and Technology. Okay. So in last session we discussed about gyroscopic effect in four-wheeler. Clear? So in today's session we start some numerical based on gyroscopic effect. Clear? Okay. So gyroscope. Now you all know what is the function of gyroscope and what is the application of gyroscope. And we already derive equation for the gyroscopic effect in four-wheeler. Here for the reactive gyroscopic couple, that is couple is equal to I omega p. So in four-wheeler there is two types of couple. First reactive gyroscopic couple for the wheel and second reactive gyroscopic couple for the rotating mass of engine. So in today's session we discuss about some numerical based on gyroscopic effect in four-wheeler. So this is a numerical of four-wheeler. A rear engine automobile is travel along a track of 100 meter. Now you all know what is the track width. It is the distance between front two wheel of car. Clear? Whenever you visualize car from the front view, clear, at that time distance between front two wheel, it's called as a track, width of track. So here width of track is 100 meter mean radius, and each of four wheel has moment of inertia 2.5 kg into meter square. Now you all know what is moment of inertia, that is I is equal to mk square, and here is a value is given, that is moment of inertia for the wheel, that is IW. For the wheel we use notation as a IW. So value of IW is given and effective diameter of 0.6 meter. Now wheel diameter is given, that is 0.6 meter. Based on diameter you can find the value of the radius of the wheel. Okay, the rotating parts of engine have a moment of inertia, that is 1.2 kg into meter square. So moment of inertia for the rotating mass of engine, that is capital IE. Clear? So value of IE, that is 1.2 kg into meter square. The engine axis is parallel to the rear axle and the crank rotate in same. Now in equation, in couple equation, we have one positive and negative sign. Whenever the direction of wheel and engine is in same direction, rotates in same direction, at that time we have to use positive sign. And if direction of wheel and direction of engine rotates in opposite direction, at that time we have to use negative sign. So here we have to use positive sign because the direction of wheel and engine is in same direction. Okay, the ratio of engine speed to back axle speed, that is 3. So here value of gear ratio is given, that is 3. The automobile has a mass of 1600 kg. So mass of body is given, that is capital M, 1600 kg, and has its center of gravity 0.5 meter above the road level. Now you all know we discussed already this thing in our theory session, that is small h is given. Small h, what is small h indicate? It is the distance between center of gravity to the earth surface, that is small h. Value of small h is 0.5 meter. The width of track of vehicle is 1.5 meter. We already discussed, that is width of track, that is indicated by small a. Value of small a is 1.5 meter. Determine limiting speed of vehicle around the curve for four-wheeler to maintain contact with road surface, and assume the road surface is not cambered and center of gravity of automobile lies centrally with respect to the four-wheeler. Now we have to assume that the mass of the car distributed equally in all the four wheels because CG mounted in center of the body. Clear? So if mass of the body or weight of the body is mg, then reaction in each wheel, that is mg by 4. Now we have to find the velocity. Which velocity? If we increase after that velocity, if we increase speed after that velocity, at that time car will try to lift its inner wheel. Clear? So we have to find that maximum velocity. Clear? Okay. Now we have to start to solve this numerical. First of all, we have to list out given data, that is capital R, radius of curvature is, that is 100 meter. Second, IW, moment of inertia of wheel 2.5 kg into meter square. Third, diameter, that is 0.6 meter. Based on that you can find radius, that is 0.3 meter. Next, moment of inertia of the engine 1.2 kg into meter square. Gear ratio 3. Next, mass of the body 1600 kg. Next, height of center of gravity from the earth's surface 0.5 meter, and width of track small x, that is 1.5 meter. So this is given data. Now we have to start to solve numerical. The weight of the body is distributed equally in all the four wheels. Clear? Yeah, that thing we already discussed. So W is equal to mg, but if you want to find out weight on each wheel, then you have to calculate W by 4. So road reaction over each wheel, that is W by 4, is equal to mg by 4. Now we have the value of m and g. Put this value over here. Based on that, you can find value of reaction over each wheel, that is 3924 Newton. Now next, let V, capital V, limiting speed of vehicle in meter per second. We know that angular velocity of wheel. Now you all know what is the relationship between linear velocity, angular velocity and radius, that is omega is equal to V by R. Now we have to discuss about wheel. So equation of wheel, that is omega W is equal to VW upon R. Clear? So is equal, you have to put the value of omega and R over here. Based on that, you can find the value of omega W, that is 3.33 V radian per second. We have to find velocity. Clear? So V is a unknown terms. Clear? So in all the equation, velocity we have to put as a unknown terms. Clear? So omega W is equal to 3.33 velocity radian per second. Okay? Okay. Now you have to find angular velocity of axis of precession, that is omega P is equal to V by R. Okay, so we don't have the value of velocity, but we have the value of radius of curvature. So put the value of radius of curvature over here. Based on that, you can find value of omega P, that is 0.01 V radian per second. Now you all know what is the equation for the reactive gyroscopic couple, that is 4 times IW omega W omega P. Now you have the value of IW, omega W and omega P. Put this all the value over here. Based on that, you can find value of CW in V square form. Clear? So that is 0.33 V square Newton into meter. You all know what is the unit of couple, that is Newton into meter. Now you have to find a reactive gyroscopic couple due to rotating parts of engine. Now we have the equation for that, that is E omega P. Now you all know what is the relationship between angular velocity of engine, angular velocity of wheel and gear ratio. That is gear ratio is equal to omega E upon omega W. So instead of omega E, you have to put G into omega W over here. Yeah, put this value over here. Then we have the value of IE, omega E and omega P. Put all the value over here. Based on that, you calculate the value of omega P, that is 0.12 V square Newton into meter. Okay. Now we have to calculate total reactive gyroscopic couple. So in numerical data is given engine and wheel rotates in same direction. That's why we have to add these two couple. Clear? Wheel and engine couple. So equation of total gyroscopic couple, that is C is equal to CW plus CE is equal to 0.33 V square plus 0.12 V square. If you take V square as a common, then value is 0.45 V square Newton into meter. This is the value of total reactive gyroscopic couple. Now you have to calculate the reaction of centrifugal force. Clear? And reaction of centrifugal couple. Now you all know that is if you consider the overturning moment, we have to resist that overturning moment. Based on that, we have to find vertical reaction of centrifugal force. Clear? So you have to calculate the value of P by 2. Now we all know what is the P by 2, that is a reaction of each wheel, reaction of each vertical reaction due to centrifugal force. Now put this value over here, then is C upon 2x. Now C indicate total gyroscopic couple, x indicate width of track. Put this value over here and you get the answer, that is 0.15 V square Newton. Clear? P is a reaction. Now we know that what is the equation for the centrifugal force, that is m omega square r, or another equation of the centrifugal force, that is mv square by r. Clear? So put all this value over here, then we have only one unknown terms, that is V square. Clear? So answer for the centrifugal force, that is 16 V square. Clear? Okay. Now overturning couple act in outward direction. Now you all know centrifugal force always act outward direction. Reactive gyroscopic couple also act outward direction. Okay. So the overturning couple acting in outward direction, that is Fc into x. Now x is a perpendicular distance. Centrifugal force act outward direction and centrifugal force act from Cg. Now distance from Cg towards surface, that is h. So put this value over here and you get the answer for the overturning couple, that is 8v square Newton into meter. Now we have to calculate the component of the centrifugal couple, that is q by 2. Q for the one wheel, q by 2, we have to find each wheel. So q by 2 is equal to C0 upon 2x. Now we have the value of C0 and 2x. Put this value over here. Clear? And you got the answer, that is 2.67 v square Newton. Now we know that the total vertical reaction at each of the outer wheel. Now total vertical reaction, we derived in last lecture two equations, that is reaction for the inner wheel and reaction for the outer wheel. Okay, so here is the equation for the reaction of the outer wheel, that is W by 4 plus T by 2 plus T by 2. We already discuss or derive or calculate all these three ways. And what is the equation for the reaction for the outer wheel, that is W by 4 minus P by 2 minus Q by 2. Yeah. Okay. Now you all know whenever car take a left turn, at that time centrifugal force act outward direction. Reactive gyroscopic couple also act outward direction. Clear? So effect of as a vertical reaction in inner wheel because of centrifugal force and because of reactive gyroscopic couple, inner wheel try to lift out. Clear? This thing we already discussed. So that its meaning of that is centrifugal force and reactive gyroscopic couple apply as a vertical force in inner wheel. Clear? Because centrifugal force and reactive gyroscopic couple try to lift inner wheel of car. So it's a vertical reaction. And the in downward direction reaction, that is mg, because gravitational force always act in downward direction. So you have to subtract value of reactive gyroscopic couple and value of centrifugal force couple, subtract this value from the weight of the vehicle. Clear? So we have the equation of the reaction of the inner wheel, that is W by 4, that is weight, minus P by 2 minus Q by 2, that is the reaction of reactive gyroscopic couple and centrifugal force. Now you have to put all these three values over here. Now in example you have to calculate the value of velocity. Which velocity? If you increase your speed after that velocity, then your inner will try to lift. Clear? So that means you have to we have to consider one condition of that, that is resultant force of inner wheel is equal to 0, or resultant force of inner wheel is greater than or equal to 0. Clear? If resultant of inner force is greater than or equal to 0, then and then your inner wheel will not lift. Clear? So that's why you have value of W by 4 is always greater than value of P by 2 plus Q by 2. Clear? So this is the condition. Now you have to put this value over here, then put the value of P by 2, that is 0.15 V square, plus Q by 2, that is 2.67 V square, less than or equal to 3924, that is the value of weight of vehicle on each wheel. Clear? Now you see in this equation only one unknown is there, that is velocity. Now you have to find that velocity. So answer of the V square, that is 1391.5. You have, based on that you have to find the value of V, that is V less than or equal to 37.3 meter per second. But you have to convert this meter per second unit into kilometer per hour. Clear? So answer of the velocity, that is 134.28 kilometer per hour. Meaning of that, you have to drive your car below this speed. Clear? Below this speed means you have to drive your car below 134.28 km per hour. If you increase your speed or if you drive higher speed than this, then your inner wheel of the car will try to lift up. Clear? So this is the answer for that velocity. Okay. So in next session we will discuss gyroscopic effect in two-wheeler.